Hi, welcome to Raj Online. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to create different test cases, especially in Jira. Because as we all know, Jira is a project management come bug tracking tool where we can mention different issues, whatever are relating for the project, and we can create a roadmap even. We can create roadmap, right? We can create some backlogs. We can create a Scrum board or a Kanban board so that we can see the status, dashboard creations. At the same time, preparing dashboards. At the same time, uh, preparing different reports like sprint burn-down charts, velocity reports, all that. As part of development of the application, it's not only about the code which will be written by the developers, but also it is equally important for us to update mostly relating to the testing part, because whatever the functionalities written as a code by the development team, that has to be tested subsequently by the testing team. Normally in testing, as we know, they have two things. One is test case manual testing, and second is automation testing. Manual testing majorly used to prepare different test cases, test scenarios, test plans, all that. As far as automation testing, using multiple tools like Selenium, Silk, Windrunner, all that, Roadrunner, etc. The functionalities will be tested, and finally result will be shown. So either if it is passed, okay. Otherwise, whatever the bugs were identified, that we have to update again in the manual format. In the form of Agile, whenever we are working on the Agile environment, there are multiple tools which can be connected with Jira. So one kind of tool which normally we see, as you can see over here. So there is a tool called Jiffer Scale. Right? So Jiffer Scale is one of the prominent tool which will be used to prepare test cases in the field of Jira, especially who are working under agile environment. When people are using Jira tool, because in traditional environment we have documentation like Word documents will be prepared. But here we need to prepare not the Word documents. We have to write test cases and all everything using the tool called Jiffer Scale. Hence, in this video, I'm going to show you how this test cases and all everything will be added to the Jiffer Scale, so that followed by this, whenever there is a testing process happens and all, whether that particular functionality was tested, what was the expected and actual result, everything will be known to us well in advance. So here I have taken, there is an option called Jiffer Scale, where if we can open, there is an option where we can, if you can see here, I'll show you. Yeah, so here there are different test cases, test reports, all that can be prepared. So this is one area, one advantage which normally we have, right? So because we can create multiple test cases, but writing individual test cases for multiple projects will be a tedious and uh, long task, right? So for that, here you can see there is an option called More, where we can create test cases in bulk. So here we have to mention the names first. So the project, what is that I have taken is e-commerce website, right? So that's what we have taken. So the first name is called navigation, right? So this is what the first name which I have taken. I'm taking few, right? Not all the ones. I'm taking very few in this, right? So at the same time, link redirection. This is the second one. At the same time, company logo. Next, categories. Categories is also one of the name which I am taking here. So categories is also one of the name. At the same time, list of total products. Right. So these are the different names which was taken as part of creating multiple test cases and all. Right. So these are the names which I have taken. Here we need to mention the status, draft or depreciated or approved. So for example, let's say these are the statuses which are approved. Assume that, right? So approved and owner Rajesh Kurti. And we have to make the priority where I am keeping it as normal priority over here. So if there is any labels which was created in the project, so that labels can be created. And if we have any component we have created, that can be added even. Right? So because components, so here you can see there is an option called component. Component is a subsection of the project, I can say. So that we can do it, but of course we have not done, right? So next, confirm creation, right? So this is what it was asking us, 5 test cases. 5 test cases created successful. So this is how generally the test cases and all everything is what usually we have to create when there is an application, whatever are we performing and all everything. So the test cases and all everything will be created in this manner. So whatever the test cases we have created, so for those test cases and all, and whatever the relevant uh, testing related functionalities do we have and all everything. So those functionalities can be updated subsequently. That is one of the way which we can see, right? So here, right. So here you can see all the test cases, whatever I have created, right? So these are the test cases which was created over here. Of course, this is the sample one which I have created, but these are the approved ones, right? So this is category. Second is company logo, link direction. Next, list of products. Yeah, list of products, all that, navigation, etc. Right. So these are the uh, different test case names which was created by me. Now I'm just clicking on one, so which is called navigation. Right. So the uh, name of the test case is called navigation here, where here we need to write down the objective. So as follows. Check that users can navigate through all the products across different categories, right? So this is what generally the objective which was written here. So if you what was the precondition here, right? So which precondition we want to uh, precondition we want to update. So that precondition we have to, right? So for that, what is that we require? Check that users can navigate. So what is the precondition? Need to have a navigation option for navigation is required. Because if you want to do it, we need to have an option for navigation. Next here, status was approved. Assume that this object, this requirement, whatever the test case we have prepared is in normal priority. It's not the high priority. Assume that it's a normal priority. There is no component as such. And at the same time, if there is any estimation of timelines we have, we can update and simply we can create. So that here you can see the navigation, whatever the test case we have prepared and all everything, the test case can be seen over here. So this is how generally we can create, right? So we can update the navigation part. The same way, if you want to create any more test cases and all everything, you can go back to the test cases, whatever we have, all that. So whatever the test cases we have created, right? So all these test cases, whatever we have created here, all these test cases we can see navigation I have done. At the same time, the same way we can do even for list of products, link directions, company logo, category, right? So all these can be all these test cases and all everything we can create, because we can do it manually by creating new test case, all that. But when we talk about the functionalities and all, functionalities are many. So it is such a difficult and challenging task for anyone to update everything manually by writing one by one. So at least in reference to the names of the test cases and all, if you have doing it in bulk manner, so that easy for us to update the rest of the information relating to the objectives. At the same time, what must be the precondition? Everything can be updated subsequently over there. This is what generally the test cases and all everything will be prepared in reference to Jira application, which normally we use in Agile environment by using a tool called Scale. This is all about this video. I hope you have got an idea how to create test cases and all. So this is majorly useful to the people who are working on Jira environment, irrespective of the kind of role, majorly people who are into testing area. People who are into testing and or people who are planning their career in the testing environment, especially in Agile environment. And of course, even for interested learners and all that. So I think this video might be a helpful thing for us, for you guys. This is all about this video. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, followed by any training needs, all that, please reach out to the contact details, which will be posted in below to this video. Thank you.